Omkar is there from. He will take the questions from City Python as well, and Rahul is also there. So Shubham, are you going to take questions from Maths 1, Maths 2, both the subjects? Huh?
Yeah. Yes, mate. I'm only.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Omkar, Rahul, how should we proceed? Like, shall we take questions one by one, or with subject wise, or what?
We should start with subject, right? Am I audible, Mayur?
Yes, Rahul.
Yes, sir, it is audible.
So we can start with the subject now. That will be okay. Okay, let's start with maths one. Is it fine, Subham?
Yeah, it's fine. So, okay, so I'm taking the question. Like Purva Singh said, what will be the difficulty level of math
So
one?
you, if you can share the screen, it will be good. I think, Shubham.
Uh, will it needed to share the screen? The sheet
Uh,
will show another.
how means like sheet, or should I share the sheet?
You please share it because I have so many tabs open.
Okay. Okay. Is it visible?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, sir, it is.
Okay. Okay. So yeah.
Let's open the maths to see.
Hmm. Okay. Is it visible, Shubham?
Yeah. Purva Singh asking the difficulty level of maths one. So maths one as an answer, the maths one is not difficult. It is the 12th level. The whole course syllabus you can see is the 12th level. Only new thing will find the graph theory and calculus portion, which already you have somewhat studied in the 12th also, like sequence, limit of the function, continuity, differentiability. So these two things will be somewhat new, like graph theory and some portion of calculus. Otherwise, the whole thing remain the whole syllabus of maths one is till 12th level. So it is not difficult. It's doable if you more focus on maths one, like course oriented, more focus on the course. It will be easily. It can be done. The next question asked by Vivek Vishal. Sir, how to prepare for stats and maths together? So my answer is it's if you are taking the maths and stat together, so the better thing is like as in the orientation video you have seen, you need to be attend the live if you want, if you have time, you attend the live sessions. Before that, you can like watch the videos, like more focus on the courses, like doing the other things, focus on the course and like try to watch the videos of lecture and do the activity first. Before that, in maths one, there is solve with assignment. After watching the session lectures, you go with the solve with assignment, then move on to the activity question. Like this, you can proceed, and then to do the graded assignment, you can uh, first to do the graded assignment, first do the practice assignment, which is very similar to the graded one. So if you proceed with the whatever the in orientation session have prescribed to go with maths and in and maths, you can do better in the maths. And in combination of stats, if you are in the combination of math stat, it's better to if you are taking these two, maths 2 stats 2 or stat 1 maths 1, or whatever the combination you are taking, more focus on the course. The next thing is Puspak Dubey, he asked, what is the makeup exam uh, for who does not attend in the interim by try to conduct in each uh, in early play in early. So answer is there is no makeup exam. You as you gave the as you attend the course, based on that you will get the grade. If you are not attending the interim, you will get I grade, and if you are not attending any quiz 1, quiz 2 or interim, so there is U grade. So you will get the grade according to that. If you are getting I grade, you can only give the interim exam, and if you are getting U grade, then you will repeat. You have to repeat the whole course. And next question is Sayandeep Sharma. He is saying, I missed my interim exam due to some unavoidable reason. How to register for the makeup exam? The same answer which I previously gave. There is no makeup exam. According to your grade, you can give your interim exam only, or if you are getting U grade, then you have to repeat the whole course. The next question is Harshit Singh. Harshit Singh is, do I need to do maths 2 before stat 2? So no, there is no connection. You can separately do uh, like either you are doing maths 2, you can do, either want to do stat 2. Without doing maths 2, you can do you can take the stat 2 course. Next things, next Asutosh Chand is asking how many times I can I can appear for one course if I absent or cannot score pass marks in, or if is getting, if yes. So there is no limit. You can, how many times you can repeat the course. Was like till you pass the course, you can repeat. However, we strongly advise you to think of priority after couple of terms as you are not progressing for your core current level. So there is no uh, limit like how many times you can repeat the course. Parth is asking, I have already qualified the qualifier exam in September. When will register start to enroll ourself in the chain term? So you have if you qualified the uh, qualifier exam in your portal, you will get the register. You will get the information via email or in your portal itself. You will get all information to how to when you will register for the chain term. And Kritika is asking, is it better to do maths 2 along with a stat 2 or to finish maths 2 before taking stat 2? So my answer is, as just now previously gave, there is no connection between maths 2 and stat 2. However, like which one is convenient for you, convenient way, and you are like and you are not facing you are not getting load, you can do as either you want to take maths to stat to both, but my suggestion is do not take maths to stat to both together. Either take maths 2, then some other courses like Python or English 2, or take stats 2 Python. Like this you can take the courses. But yeah, before doing like to do stat 2, there is no need to finish maths 2. However, the convenient way you are you want, you can do the course. Now Sumit is asking, I am confused about the passing criteria. I enrolled for the course for September 22. There is one website. Okay, there is one website which says average of quizzes in term out of 50 like that. So, passing criteria is getting 40 marks above, and like uh, there is getting the grade is if you are attending both quiz 1, quiz 2 and an interim also. So there are two ways to get the grade, and either get the, like, if you will get the grade according to the 40% of interim and 20% of quiz 1 and 30% of quiz 2 and 10% of graded assignment, average of graded assignment, whatever you are submitting, like this. And another way is 60% of interim and 20% of which one is the max marks in quiz 1, quiz 2, and 10% in the 10% of the average of all graded assignment. So the whole these things you will get in the student handbook. In your portal, it is in your portal, you will get the dashboard, you will get this student handbook, everything will be written, or grading pattern. And next is Pradeep. Yoga Pradeep is asking how to get 50% of score in maths 1. So, like, if you want to do more better than 50%, not only the 50%, more than that, uh, like the best thing is whenever the sessions are conducting, try to join that, try to watch the lecture first before doing the graded, do the activity, practice, try to come in the session, discuss there, ask question, the instructor, discuss with the student. So by this way, you will get more clear in the concept. So like that you can do, and you'll surely get the good marks in maths 1, not only maths 1, in maths 2 also. Tanishq Malhotra is asking, if I fail in an term, will I able to push this course in the next term? Yes, if you have failed in term, and if you have failed in the term, and whatever the grade you are getting, if you are getting I grade or U grade, based on that you can uh, able to do, or however you are getting the grade. If you are getting U grade, you have to repeat the whole course. If you are getting I grade, so only need to give the interim exam. Ritik Roshan Maurya is asking, how does bonus marks works? I want complete detail regarding the bonus marks. So bonus mark is in which course have practice assignment and uh, this mock test. Based on that, you will get the bonus mark. Like if you are submitting the practice assignment and giving the mock test of week 1 to 4 before the quiz 1, and if you are getting more than 40 marks, then you will get uh, the bonus mark. And similarly for the quiz, before the quiz 2, if you are submitting the practice assignment week 5 to 8 and you are submitting the mock test, then you will get the bonus mark. Like that for the interim also, before 9 to 12 week, you are submitting the bonus mark is if you are submitting the practice assignment regularly and attending the mock test, and if you are getting the more than 40 marks, you will get the bonus mark. Next, Sarvation is asking, could you please explain the final grading mechanism with an example? So just now I discussed that based on your quiz marks and in-term marks and the average of all graded assignment, you will get your grade. There are two ways. Which one will be the max, like which one will be the max marks? According to that, you will get the grade. The first way is if you are attending both quiz and interim, then uh, the way is 60% of your interim and 20% of which one is the max, which one or quiz 2 will take in, and 10% of your average graded assignment. This is one, and then another is 40% of your interim 20% of quiz 1, 30% of quiz 2, and 10% of graded assignment. These three separately added, which will be the max. According to that, you will get your grade. The next question is Pernika is asking, would you kindly be able to suggest any good material book for Maths 2? So for Maths 2, as the professor suggested, for the linear algebra portion, there is book Mathematics for Machine Learning. Author is Peter. There are three writers, Adolf Hessel and Cheng Sun Ong. And for the vector calculus, book is Mitchell Corral. From my side, I will suggest you can go with for the linear algebra. You can you can follow the book Linear Algebra by Friedberg. And for vector calculus, if you study this video lectures will be enough. Whatever we are from the BS team is providing, that will be enough for doing. If you are doing live session and attending the live session, that would be enough for doing the vector calculus. It is not much tough. Linear algebra portion you can do from the Friedberg, linear algebra by Friedberg, or this machine learning, mathematics for machine learning by Peter, Eldorf Hassel, and Cheng Sung Ong. Tanisha is asking what will happen if I fail in-term exam in the subject. So if you are fail in the in-term exam, you will surely still you will get grade, and if you are passing, then you will the last grade is E. If you are otherwise you will get a U grade or I grade. If you are getting I grade, then you need to give only in-term. If you are getting U grade, then you need to repeat whole the course. So according to your grade, you will do the further thing. Harshita is asking, the second term, can we select English to Stat 1 and Python? Yeah, it's according to your capacity, you can do the course. Okay. Vishwajit Singh is asking if only two courses choose in upcoming foundation level, then two courses left. Be compulsory to attend the complete course later. Yeah, to complete the foundation level, you have to complete the whole courses. And so the process is how you are taking the courses. It's according to your capacity, you can choose the courses and need to complete all for the foundation level, or whatever the courses in the foundation level. Omkar Maheshwari is asking, I have passed the all courses except mathematics for data science 1. In my first term, what are the courses can I register? I can register in the January term. So if you pass the all courses except mathematics, so if you want to choose mathematics 2, then you have to do maths 1. So, and like so better to we do this maths course, then move on, because in Python, Python is separate thing. So it's depend on your doing the first level only, level 1, foundation level 1. So yeah, if you are doing the maths 2 or other courses, so you have to finish the maths 1. So better to complete the maths 1 also. Last question is Ankit Kumar. I couldn't give my exam of maths 2 because of I have some exam in diverse. If I want to repeat the course, will I have to pay full amount of course? Okay, so our fees waiver. So if you are didn't give the interim exam, so okay. So according to your grade, you can give the you can do the Maths 2 course, and amount will be if you are only giving the interim exam, then the 1,000 rupees you have to pay, and if you are repeating the course, then you have to pay the whole amount as for registering the course. So this is from Maths 2 only. Hi Mayur. So it's all about from my side.
Thanks. So yeah, next up is I think we can take stats 1, stats 2. So like there are I think not so many questions. So Prashant, would you like to go for stats 1 questions?
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Yes, so this is Prasant from Stats One course. So first question is from Abhay Srivastav. So he's asking, I have taken 4 courses in September term and want to repeat the Stats One. So will we get ID card in Jantam? Yeah, sure. If you are going to repeat any course, so you will get ID card for that. Support team will provide accordingly. And next question is about something Anbu Selvan is asking applications of correlation coefficient. So basically, correlation coefficient of two
Hey,
numerical
okay,
values. Yeah,
Prashant, 1 minute. I think we shouldn't take these questions related to subject. I
okay,
guess
sure. Okay,
we have to take those questions only which are related to the
sure.
relation wise or something.
Sure.
Okay.
So yeah, so related to that concepts, you can watch the lecture video. So next question is about I have not attended my end-term exam. So can I attend the exam along with the Stats 1 course? How do I apply the end-term along with the Stats course? So you can apply for an end-term exam. Registration is going to open from tomorrow, I think. And so accordingly, you can apply only if you are interested to give your only end-term exam. So you can apply for only end-term, or if you want, so you can repeat the whole course. It's on you. And next question is asked by Anis. Same, I think he's asked. He has cleared qualifier exam which held on October 16. I want to continue in Jan term. So when do I need to register? So registration will be open from tomorrow. Okay. So you can register for the course and all things. And next question is again Ayush Jain is asking, I'm a September batch student. So in the Jan term, will I again start statistics from week 1? Yes. So you have to cover the all week, week 1 to week 12. And next question is from Nitish. He's asking about what is the minimum score required in each subject to clear. So as per my knowledge, it's something 40%, if I'm not wrong. But for more clarification, you can refer to the grading pattern document. Okay? So you will be provided by grading documents, so you can refer those things. Okay. So and another question is Kartikeyan Sen. He's asking about quiz schedule for 2023. So this the dates related to quizzes and exams. So you will get in grading pattern also. You will, I mean, all the things will be mentioned clearly in the grading pattern. When the your quiz one, when is your quiz two, when is your interim exam. Okay, so Devkas ask passing marks in interim out of 50 or in out of 100. So I think I'm not sure, but I think it's out of 100. Mayur, are you aware about this? It's
Regarding, sorry,
regarding its interim out of 100, it is 50 passing mark. I think it's
passing
out of
marks in
100. Yeah, I think that,
yes
it's a,
should be
okay.
out of 100.
So, and next question is by Vikas Agrawal. He's asking, I want to enroll for statistics for data science 1 and maths 2. So yes, if you cleared before the subject, I mean the subjects which you have, I mean suppose you have registered for English and all things, and you have cleared those subjects. So you can, it's on up to you. If you are able to manage, so you can do the stats on that. I think that's from statistics one. Uh, from stats two,
Okay,
I think.
so yeah, thanks, Prashant. The thing is, so there are certain questions related to minimum score required in each subject, right? So it is 40 marks per subject to clear that exam. And if you are like, if you are giving a qualifier exam, it should be like 40 marks uh, per subject, and at least, in total four, there are four subjects in qualifier. You have to complete at least 50% in all the four subjects. That is the criteria. For other criterias, these criteria are different for different subjects. You can check the grading document which is available in on your course portal. Okay. So I think under the introduction section, it will be there, the grading pattern. You can just click on it and just check the grading patterns for each of the courses. Okay. So related to statistics too, I think we have
Your
covered a lot of
voice is
questions.
breaking in between.
Yeah.
Your voice is breaking
Okay.
in between.
So is it clear now?
Yeah, now it's fine.
Okay. So related to statistics too, we have covered, I think, a lot of questions in the recorded video. I think which all of you have seen. But I'm going to check some of the questions from here, and I will try to answer those questions. Okay. So okay, the one question is, I didn't attended final exam because of I didn't reach the exam center on time due to traffic jam. Can I give interim in next sessions? I think you can give only interim exam uh, if you are passed all the criterias for going to the interim. For example, base 5 out of 8 grading assignments, grade assignments you have submitted, I think you are eligible to give only interim in the next exam. Okay. And regarding the materials, I think the portal will be available to you, so you can just use the same portal and you can give the exam, or whatever the material available on. Okay, the second question is, if I repeat the same course as I get the final marks, but if in next term also I get less marks, so which marks will be considered? So best of the two, yeah, that will be considered. So for example, if you got 60 marks in this term and if you get 40 marks in the next term, the 60 marks will be considered for that course. Makeup exam for stats is not available, but you can give that uh, stats 2 again, like throughout a term. So you have to again register for the stats 2 and complete the stats 2 again. Okay. Even if you have completed all other foundational level subjects, you have to again appear for stats 2 and you have to clear that stats 2 subject, so that you will be able to get the foundational certificate. Okay. Are we allowed to opt all the four courses? So yes, you are allowed to opt all the four courses, but it depends on your CCC requirement. So there is a CCC requirement, that means how much of uh, pointer you are having in all the subjects. Based on that, you will be able to take four courses or three courses or two courses. So just check that CCC requirement and then apply for the four courses. Okay. So how to approach this subject? Okay, so better, it is better that you should go through all the statistics one concepts before starting the new term in statistics 2. Then watch all the lectures thoroughly. Initially it might be tough to understand all the notations and everything, but once you get along, you will become comfortable in stats 2. Don't afraid of it. You just try to submit all the grade assignments, try to attend the sessions. If you are lacking in any concepts or any questions, you can just or use the discourse discussion forum. And I think you have to be very clear with the concepts in statistics 1, mostly the probability, random variables, um, and the probability distributions. Okay. So if you are okay with those concepts, I think stats 2, you won't find it very much difficult. Initially, I think for first few weeks, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, you will find difficult because of notations. But once you are comfortable with notations, I think it's not an issue to complete the stats 2 course with good grades. Okay. Okay. Any other thing? Okay. I am a September batch student. Just wanted to know advice on which courses to choose for the upcoming Jan term. Okay. So I think this question depends on how whatever the courses you have completed, and if you have completed all 4 courses in the maybe what I'm understanding is if you have completed all 4 courses in foundational level, so you wanted to choose uh, the courses in January term. So there are 4 courses in the next level of foundational courses. So one is English 2, another one is Stats 2, Maths 2, and Python. So depending on whatever mathematics, how much mathematics you are comfortable in, you have to choose accordingly. So I will suggest that you just go with Maths 2 or Stats 2 are mathematically heavy subjects. Python, you can say if you are new learner to the Python, then also it will be troubling for you to take all the 4 courses. So it's better if you wanted to, you can actually just take English along with Stats 2, or English along with Maths 2, or maybe English along with Python. So if you are going for 2 courses, if you wanted to opt 3 courses, just go with English, Stats 2, or English, Python, and Maths 2. Depending upon what is your what is how comfortable you are with mathematics and how comfortable with your the programming language. It depends on that. You can choose the courses. Okay. Again, the same question. I'm failed in statistics too. How much I need to pay for repeating the course? I think the same amount you have to pay to repeat the entire course. Uh, yeah, but I think you can just check with the support team. You can just mail them and you will get the answer for that. Okay, the another question, I got 20 and 22 in Ensum in Stats 2 and Maths 2, and I'm from SC Cast. Do I get the admission in diploma? For this question, I think you just have to contact to support team. I think that the contact to support team, there is a mail ID. I think support at the rate online degree.iitim.ac.in. So you can just contact there. You will get the answer for that. Yeah, I think we have covered all the Stats 1, Stats 2 course, the questions from here. So over to you, Rahul, or maybe Omkar.
Okay, am I audible? So I don't think there is a lot of question on city. 1 or 2 questions are there. First question is about the again, if I miss the exam, end-term exam. So can I repeat? Yes, you can. And you can register for the end-term course, end-term exam only. That is another case. And if you want to repeat, then you can also repeat for the course. Other is I got 34 marks in question 1 at Vaishnavi and did not rise the quiz 2, and she has got 47 marks in end term exam. So whether I have cleared course or not, okay. So you can check your dashboard to see how much marks did you get. As quiz 2 you have not given, so it will just be considered as 0 for the quiz 2, and 1 criteria for grading pattern will be taken. So there are 2 patterns of calculation of total marks. First is where we include only one quiz for marking, and the other is where we include both the marks for quiz. So here you will be lying into the first criteria. Only quiz 1 mark will be taken, and the total score, if the total score crosses the passing marks, you will pass the course. Next is again okay, so Mayur. Okay, so last question is I have scored Arun GS. I have scored grade E in Stats 1 and CT and got grade S in English. What should be the plan of action? And you also are working professional, so you don't get the time for watching the videos. I mean, again, you have a chance to improve your courses, but again, there is no guarantee that you will get time for going through whole videos and the content. The second is that the course Python is totally based on computational thinking. You need to understand computational thinking. If you are going for Python, it will be easier for you. And stats 1, you have also got grade E. So in stat 2, you will also fail the difficulties. So better if you are getting time for improving or revising these courses in this midterm, in this gap, so you should be going for that and then choose for the next courses. That's all for computational thinking, Mayur.
Okay, so is Omkar is here?
Yeah, yes, Mayor, I'm here.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Okay, so do you want me to continue with Python?
Yes, Omkar, yes.
Yeah,
Please
fine.
continue.
So instead of going through question by question, because I saw there are some 30 odd
Similar questions.
questions. Yeah, most of them are similar. So I have collected them together and collaborated. I mean,
Okay,
noted down in terms of points. I will go through those one by one and try to address all those in a single go. All right. So
okay,
no
sure.
need
So I'll
to. Yeah, yeah, you can
stop
stop
sharing
sharing.
this.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
stop sharing.
Okay.
All right. So, hello everyone. My name is Omkar Joshi. I'm course instructor for Python. I will try to address all your concerns. So the first concern with which most of the people had is that with respect to OPP. So the term OPP stands for online proctored programming exams. So these are programming exams which are conducted in an online fashion. So for these exams, you don't have to go to center. You can sit at your home and give exams from there, right? Beyond this, a particular SOPs, what is the procedure, what are the do's and don'ts of these exams will be circulating soon once the course starts. Okay, so for Python, we will be conducting such two exams during the course, right? We call it OPP1 and OPP2. And these two exams will replace quiz 2 and quiz 3. Okay, so there will be quiz 1 that will be at center, followed by OPP1, OPP2, which you will give from your home, and then followed by interim exam that will happen like once again at the exam center, right? So there will be four exams, two at exam center and two sitting at your home, right? And those are the OPPs. And these OPPs are purely programming based exams. So we will not be asking you to, give, I mean, we will be asking you questions where you'll have to solve them or you are supposed to write Python programs for those, questions. So that's first regarding OPP. The second common question is what is the computer requirement? Is computer required? What is the setup? What should be the setup? What are the requirements and so on? So the first thing, yes, computer is required in order to do Python course. You cannot do Python course by using mobile phone. You should have at least a desktop or a laptop through which you can only do programming. So for programming courses, this is now, this is the first programming course, and there will be many in upcoming courses in diploma level. So yes, computer is required. Now next is setup wise, you may not have to set up anything locally. The portal will have all the functionalities inbuilt on it. So you are at Python, so I believe you have gone through CT and maybe some other courses as well. You are familiar with our Seek portal, right? So on that portal itself, there will be a place provided where you can write Python codes. You can test run those codes there. You can submit codes from there. So no need to do any external setup in general. Okay, the portal is capable enough to handle Python programming as well. On top of that, if you want to do some personal practice or something outside portal, that's also possible. For that, there is a platform called Replit, which we have used for recording all the lectures and tutorials. So what that platform is, how to use that platform. All this information is already available as part of course content, right? So when you start with week one, once you start watching videos, once you start watching lectures, you will see that there are enough material provided as part of week one content, which also explains what is replit, how it is used, and all the features of the same. But my personal suggestion is try use replit as less as possible, and use the entire functionality, entire capability of our portal for programming practice, because that's the same portal which we will be using during OPPs. So it's better to practice on the same platform which you will have to use during exams, right? So that will give you more confidence during exam. So better to stick to the portal. So that's regarding setup, and the computer requirements. Third is what to do before starting Python, right? Many people are asking, okay, I have some free time now, because the next term starts from 20th of January. So almost I have 1 month in between, right? What should I do before starting Python? So my answer to this question is, as Rahul mentioned earlier, right? There are many concepts which are directly inherited from CT to Python, right? Or maybe, I mean, actually it's vice versa. But I mean, they actually came from Python to CT, but in your case, you can consider like, concept like procedures, lists, dictionaries. All these are directly you will see in Python, right? So go through the content of at least these specific concepts like procedures, lists, and dictionaries. If you have faced problem in any of this, then it's better you should clear those doubts and do as much practice as possible using whatever city material is available with you, right? Either practice assignment, graded assignments, or maybe your quiz papers, whatever the material is available with you with respect to CT. Please do revise lists, dictionaries, and procedures, because these three concepts will be directly required in Python, and without that it will be tough, to do Python. So that's something you can do, before starting Python. And on top of that, as most of you might know, all our lecture videos are available on YouTube. So even before we start with week one, you might start watching lectures, right? You As the videos are available on YouTube on our IITM online degree channel, you can go there and start watching the entire playlist of Python, right? So as I said, first CT, do revise these concepts from CT, and then maybe you can start watching Python lectures. And then once we actually start with the content of week one from Jan 20th, you can continue with the assignment questions, and assignments also, the objective assignment questions, programming assignment questions, practice, graded, all that things you can start once actually the course starts, right? So that's it with respect to preparation before the course. Now next, I mean, this only one person asked this, but anyways, somebody was asking, can I do CT and Python together? So the answer is no, you cannot do these two courses together, because CT is a prerequisite for Python. So you will have to complete CT first, and then only you can register, you can enroll for Python. So that's the standard, transition with respect to courses. Exception for this particular thing is only for those who are direct entry to diploma. There are students, I don't know whether they are here right now in the meeting, but if somebody has qualified through direct entry to diploma, then they can enroll for CT and Python together. So only that exception is there for those diploma students. Otherwise, for all foundation students, you have to follow this pattern: CT first, pass CT course, clear it, and then only you can enroll to Python. Okay. And next is this is one very common question, that how to do well in Python, right? I mean, you might have heard from your seniors, or maybe some of your other friends, saying that yeah, they might fail here and there with Python, considering it's the first programming course and so on. So this is one common question: how to do well in Python. So my suggestion is, You don't have to do anything extra outside what we have prescribed as part of our weekly content. Watch all lectures, all tutorials. So whatever the recorded videos are there, so watch those. Followed by, you should solve all the objective questions of practice assignment, all objective questions of graded assignment. Then there is a new component. You might not have heard this term called PPA. It's called practice programming assignment, right? So these PPAs you should solve. There will be n number of PPAs available in each week so that you get enough practice. After that, there is something called a GRPA, that is graded programming assignment. So these are again these are new components of Python, being a programming course called programming assignments. And these programming assignments are once again divided into two types, right? Practice and graded. So try to solve all these. Do not skip practice assignments, not just for bonus marks, but for your own improvement of programming. Okay, so that's very crucial. There is only one way. Excuse. So there is only one way to improve programming, which is practice. There is no alternative to this. And that is why once you see the graded document, right? Graded document, the grading policies for the Jan 2023 term, you will see that there is much more emphasis put on this practice component of of this programming course, right? So it's mandatory for everybody to do this practice programming assignments in a timely manner. Mm, this is an additional eligibility criteria which we are introducing in this term. That's something you will get to know very soon once we release the grading document, right? So those details I will not waste time on that, because anyway it's neatly written explained document which you will receive very soon, where each course, not just Python, the same document will explain about all the courses, math, stats, CT, Python, even diploma, degree, all courses, grading policies, the formula, how it is, final grade is calculated, and so on. All these details will be mentioned in a single document, which will be shared with you, which will be even also available on your portal. So that's it for Python. I see there are a couple of hands which are raised. So if it's regarding Python, I will take those questions, or else I will forward those questions to other instructors here. So yes, Firoz, do you have a question with respect to Python?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So maybe I'll take. You can ask later when the concerned person is speaking. Yeah. So CV Ramana, do you have question? Sorry, KV Ramana, do you have question with Python?
Yeah, no, sir. I cleared all the questions regarding your explanation. Thank you.
Okay, sure,
Yeah.
sure. Thank you.
But sir, I have a question from statistics one. That's why I raised it now.
Okay, okay, sure. So Prashant is here. He will be in a better position to answer your question. So over to you, Prashant, or Mayur. You can take it. With stats one or stats two.
Yeah, okay, sure, Omkar, thanks. Yes,
Yeah,
Ram,
thanks.
please tell us.
Yeah, Prashant Sarnacher, I enrolled four courses in September term,
Okay,
and I got 70% NTEM score in each exam except the statistics one.
okay,
I scored 75% in Maths 1 and 72% in CT and 70% in English. But actually, why I got less marks in Statistics 1, I did not focus on from week 9 to week 12. That is failed in
yeah,
Statistics
yeah,
1.
yeah,
So I want a suggestion because I have time for nearly 1 month.
mm-hmm.
So what can I do? Can I repeat the statistics one, or I can go to the videos and lectures and solve the questions, and again I can register for statistics. That is
Okay, Raman. So it's depends on you. Depends on you means suppose you want to improve your, I mean, what that marks, right? So and you are okay. Yeah, I can cover the whole things and I can improve my marks. So you can do the course again. And this is the one thing. Another thing, if you want to just enhance your knowledge, so you can rewatch the things, right? All the things are on YouTube also, right? So you can
Yeah,
prefer those things. And regarding the 9 to 12 weeks, so yeah, in the end term, major focus was on the 9 to 12 week, as you
yeah,
guys have already informed related to that. So it was that. So if you want to just enhance your knowledge, so you can prefer your lecture video and all things, and you can practice the all the distribution and all things. Okay. And if you are interested to increase your marks, then it's on you. I mean, you can repeat the whole course, then it will be better for you also.
yeah, yeah.
That is
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
yeah.
Prashant, sir.
Yeah. Any other doubt related to statistics, sir? Firoj Alam or Narayanan Radhakrishnan?
Yeah, it is Narayan here. I have a kind of a generic question in terms of complexity compared to first four subjects and the four subjects in the second term.
Okay.
So can we manage four subjects in second term? How do we take a call on deciding how many subjects to choose for second term?
Thing is that Narayana, it's depends on every individual. Means suppose you are doing only this course, right? You are totally engaged in this course. You are not doing anything else. So if you are able to manage, so many students had already taken four courses in a single term, right? And suppose you are doing any other degree, any other things uh, along with this course, so it's advisable according to your time, right? So you can take either three courses in one term, two courses in one term, or single course
So
in
sorry
one
to
term also.
interrupt. My question is about comparatively how is the complexity of the next four courses? Is it more complex or is it
Yeah, it's
require
a
similar amount of
yeah,
effort?
it's a advanced level of the right. Suppose you are going to take stats, right? So it's advanced level of statistics one, right? So there will be more complicated. Yeah, things will be more complicated. Not more complicated, yeah, but you can say it's a advanced level than the stats one or maths one, because stats one, maths one, English one is like foundation, right? And if you are going to take English 2, maths 2, so it's a advanced level of each respective subjects. So
So,
accordingly, it's
yeah,
yeah,
Prashant, continue. So,
yes,
what I was saying is, whatever Prashant said, right? Let me add on to that, Narayanan. So the thing is, see, Stats 2 and Math 2 precisely are more demanding courses as compared to Math 1 or Stats 1. Okay. So let me be very clear with that. They
Okay.
will be very
Yeah,
much
that
more
helps. Thank
demanding
you.
as compared to Math 1 or Stat 1. With respect to Python, once again, it may not be as demanding as stats 2 or maths 2 with respect to complexity, but because this introduction of programming component in it, it becomes also tough. Okay, because in CT it was straightforward, a code was given and you were supposed to go through the code. But in Python, you will not be given a code in many times. You will be asking you to write a code from scratch, which is a different challenge altogether. So, as he mentioned, right, if you do not have any other commitments, either another degree or your work, then you might think of, all four courses together. Or if you have another, some other commitments and you cannot dedicate your full time to four courses, then it's better to do 2 plus 2, right? A combination you can decide based on your own comfort level with the courses. And as we were talking, right, all the lecture videos are already available on YouTube. So maybe watch some random videos of at least a few initial weeks or something, and try to get try to check where exactly you stand with respect to that content, and then you should take that best call considering your own level. So that's where it stands. Okay. So if you do not have other commitments, maybe you can manage four, or else the advice is to go for 2 plus 2.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah, sir, sorry for interrupting. Sir, will you continue for Python programming as a course instructor? Because Your lectures are recorded lectures. It is more helpful me. So that is a general question.
Yes, I will continue to be a course instructor for Python.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank
So
you.
I will be conducting live sessions. I will be answering your queries on a forum. So that will continue. Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. Thanks. So Firoz, you wanted to ask question to whom? Because
Maths 2,
you have
sir.
been raised your hand for a long time now.
Maths 2, sir. I need help.
Okay. Okay. Shubham, can you take his question?
Yeah, hi Firoj.
Hello, sir. Good evening. I am
Good
taking
evening.
Maths 2 in next term, sir. So I want help. So how to approach for Maths 2 and what are topics which I should revise from Maths 1 for better starting in Maths 2 and new
So,
topic to learn.
so for the from maths one, you can this calculus portion you have to revise because it will used in the last weeks like in 9, 10 and 11. Uh, the vector calculus, this limit continuity differentiability concept is needed in the vector calculus. And to approach maths 2 is try to attend the live session. That will be more helpful because the maths 2 is new. Who had like who didn't from the maths back, like who is not done the BSc in mathematics, the linear algebra. This maths 2 is the total linear algebra portion. Maybe you will find new, but yeah, it's not more tough. You are attending lecture, you are watching the lecture, and there is a way you are following to do the maths 2, like first to ask lecture. And there is many people I have seen the forget about the solve with assignment. That is very much useful. After watching the lecture, do the solve with assignment. There is key points written, questions are there. So based on that, like whatever the you have seen in lecture, the questions are very simple to understand the concept. Just apply the concept on the question. You will easily do the solve with assignment, and then move on the activity question. Do the activity question. In activity question, there are two level. Level one is some easier question. Level two have some more tougher question. If you are able to do the level one itself is to enough the course, do the course. Level two is somewhat challenges. If you are interested to do that, you can, but I will suggest you try to do that a whole activity question and then move on to the practice assignment, then move to graded assignment. Graded assignment is very similar as in the practice assignment. Whatever the question pattern or toughness of the question in the graded, the practice will have such kind of, and that will be solved. So according to that, you can proceed for the maths too. And for the suggestion of book, you can
Yes.
already in portal, you can see the book have suggested. Otherwise, there is one book I used to be like say any of who is who is doing maths too, you can do the Fredberg. That is Fredberg linear algebra by Fredberg. Or there is one book in other mathematics for machine learning. I have just now previously given the book name.
Yes, sir. I have noted down that.
Do you have any doubt
One
or
is
it's
one doubt with the registration
uh,
part, sir. I have written
what is
in chat, sir.
okay?
Chat. I have written that. Registration has been will be for 2 days only, sir, and payment has to be done within that.
Okay, so this is operation kind of query. Like you are
Yes, sir.
registering for maths too.
Yes,
So
sir.
have you did the payment?
No, sir.
Huh?
That will be start from tomorrow.
Okay. So
Yes.
what's your doubt? I didn't get what's can you tell here itself?
Sir, when 2 days had been given for registration, sir, 20 and 21. So payment has to be done within that, or we can get more time for payment.
Sir, actually, he want more time for paying the fees of registration. That is what he is asking. General question.
Yeah, so I'm not sure about it. Like, uh, surely it will be like within the time you have to pay. If it is extended, you will get information surely that it is extended, and in that within that days you have to pay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I think there is some provision. Let me check and get back to you. Shubham, I think there is some possibility, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. If you are in office, maybe you can check with ops team.
Okay. Not this time in office. Okay.
Okay, fine. Let me check and get back. And somebody was asking, I think Akash Swastik was asking, is it relative, right? So no, in BS program, entire marking system is absolute. So it has nothing to do with others marks. Whatever you score, you will get grade based on that. It's absolute grading. I think Radha has raised her hand. Yes, Radha.
Yes, sir. See, this for the Python one, you said the programming, if we have programming knowledge already, will it be
Uh-huh.
easier or how is it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you already have some programming knowledge, then it definitely it will be easier for you comparing somebody who do not have that knowledge.
Okay.
Definitely.
Because I intend to take Maths 2 and Python only this semester because I don't want to load up too much with other or taking all the four. So with Maths 2 and Python, I'll be able to handle, right?
Sorry, can you
Only
repeat?
taking I'm going to only planning to take only Maths 2 and Python.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that should be possible. That should be possible. I mean, if you have some Python knowledge, some prior knowledge, then it's
no, I don't
definitely
have
possible.
Python knowledge, but I have
Okay.
programming knowledge. So
Okay. So which language?
no, see, it's been now quite some years since I've done programming. I have done
Okay.
earlier in Visual Basic and all.
Okay.
Visual Basic and I had done, matlab, I have developed some applications in Visual Basic.
Okay.
So that is all. It's been now quite some years since I've done it. But as
Okay.
such, since that programming flow and all, I'm much familiar with.
Mhm.
Will I be able to take this Python course easily, or how is it? What is your opinion?
Okay, so if you have done only VB, then it may not help you much because
Huh.
see, VB is
No, I've
quite
done
old and
VB and
yeah,
that's what I've done. VB SQL services, SQL, all that, MS SQL and all,
yes. Okay, that
and a little
SQL
bit
or
of
MS
C and
SQL
C++.
is not even a programming language; it's a scripting
Yeah,
language. But
correct.
so that is different. That has nothing to do with Python. VB is
Okay.
maybe slightly related. But see, the constructs which are there in VB are pretty old, right?
Yes,
But
yes,
Python
yes.
has many concepts which you may not even heard during your VB days. So,
Okay.
basic logically, it might you can relate that, but anyway, logic part we have already covered in CT, right?
Yes,
So I will
yes.
say your CT is much more closer to Python than VB. VB had
Oh,
just pure logic, but beyond that, I mean, I don't think it will help you much with Python, that
oh,
knowledge. Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. No, no, not that, sir. I'm asking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
the programming knowledge.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
it's
I
not about
understand.
because I know, I understand every language has got its own syntax and all with
No,
the
no, I'm not
commands.
talking about syntax, even the logic part, okay? See,
Okay,
it's
okay.
how to solve I mean, see, given a question, you
Hmm.
might have some way to solve it using VB, but Python
Hmm.
has advanced concept which allows you to solve that problem in an even faster and much
Okay.
much
Easier way.
optimized manner,
Okay.
which was
Okay.
not possible in VB. So if you
Okay.
go with your thought process, what you had or what you used to, then you
Hmm.
can still solve the problem in Python, but it may not be the most optimized solution. You might end up some lengthy solution which wasn't
Uh,
actually required. Right? In that
uh-huh.
sense, I am saying I'm not saying with
Okay.
respect to syntax. So
Okay.
I,
Okay.
I hope you're understanding what I'm
Yeah,
trying
yeah, I
to
understood.
convey.
Yeah, I
Okay.
understood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
okay. No, that's what I wanted to understand whether
But yeah,
taking Maths 2 and Python will
I think
be
that's
okay.
doable. I think that's
Okay.
doable. Yeah.
Because I am a homemaker, so I have other
Okay.
responsibilities in my home front also. Last term, I
Sure.
took all the four and I had a very tough time in, doing those courses. So that's why
Right.
I'm asking. So this time I want to take only 2 courses. So I intend to take Maths 2 and Python now.
Yeah, I think that's a
So,
good combination to do. I think
okay, fine.
that should be manageable. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thanks. Okay. Anybody else? Any doubts? Mayur, we have finished with all the questions from the Google form, right?
Yes, yes, I think, yeah, yeah.
For all
Oh,
courses, right?
yes, yes. I think English is there, but English nobody is there, and not
English,
much
I
questions are.
think,
Yeah,
we are not having in this session. I think I don't
yeah.
see any
And the
instructor
questions
questions.
also are not there. Like only one
Not
or
there,
two
right?
questions are,
Yeah.
so it's not a problem.
Okay.
So I
Sure,
think we
sure.
have covered all. Shall we close the meeting there?
Yeah, I believe that if all the questions are covered, yeah, sure, we can.
Okay, guys. Thank you for joining. We'll meet you in the next term. Okay.
Thank you. Bye, bye, everyone.
Everyone, yeah.
Thank you, sir.